So, people have been losing their minds going back and forth about all this Doja Cat controversy, and I think we've all lost sight about what's important, and that is about how thick she is. Now, you can go on all day and go back and forth about why Doja Cat is self hating, anti black, homophobic, and whatnot, but when you think about it, is that the real reason why we love or once loved Doja Cat? Think about the first time most of us were introduced to Doja Cat, which all of us know was pretty much when she dropped the viral breakout music video, Moo. And let me ask you this: would anyone bat an eye if she was scrawny or thin? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, if you're like me, also known as a person who appreciates life for the simple things, you probably wouldn't be getting caught up in all this cancel mob stuff, which is set ablaze right now because of some things she said. Now, the more level-headed side to this might argue that what people say shouldn't cause this much outroar. Because look at it for the many reasons why. Like, who doesn't say wild things when they're around friends or acquaintances? Or like, are we going to do this every time someone says something unpopular? Or even, who cares? Now, I'm going to guess this is probably how the majority of the 20-plus-year-old male population feels, unless you think social justice, as in social media justice, is actually important. Now, let's dive into why Doja Cat is being thrown into the internet ring of fire. There are video clips spreading around that shows Doja Cat live in tiny chats with a bunch of alleged racist red pill people. In the video, she apparently does things like strip for them, repeatedly uses racial slurs, asks a man to put a beer in a butthole, along with a bunch of rumors about her wanting to be disassociated with her blackness. And on top of that, there's a song from 2015 that she made called Didn't Do Nothing, which this phrase is known as being a derogatory term for black people, which mocks black victims of police abuse. Okay, now, what do I have to say about all the compounded shit show of controversy this is? Well, it's simple. Can't be surprised if you never gave a shit. That pretty much sums up what I'm trying to say here. Honestly, most grown-up males my age just don't care. The only reason I noticed Doja Cat in the first place was because she legit had that juicy. So let's take a look at the majority of people who are probably upset and are now riding on the Doja Cat is over party bus. These people are probably or were probably legit fans and messed with her music, which I would imagine is the reason they were tweeting and retweeting all the cancel content. Think about it. Isn't it funny that the same people who raised her up into stardom are the same ones now tearing her down? Which pretty much means those same people are actually the ones to blame, if you think about it. Instead of forming an internet angry mob every time a music artist does something you don't like, can't you instead be a tidbit more proactive next time or something? Because to be honest, all this switching side stuff is kind of getting annoying. Some of you might say that by tolerating her, I'm tolerating her actions. But to that, I have to say the only thing I'm tolerating is her looks. And that's how deep and far it goes for me. If you want to talk about tolerating actions, then this cancel mob should look at themselves for putting someone with all this so much baggage in the #1 spot on Billboard. Couldn't you guys have done your research or ran a background check earlier? I'm still seeing the same people every day, and how for the past few days they've been retracting their praise for Doja Cat and replacing it with utter disdain. Oh, how Twitter is quick to switch. So yeah, I'm gonna end it with this. He that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at her. But in this case, that scripture roughly translates into, he that did not cast a like upon Doja, let him be the first to downvote. Well, that's all from me. Comment down below how you feel about this situation, and make sure to subscribe for more. It's been fun, and I'm out.